Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Pia and I am located in the Pacific Northwest Zone 8B, and it's been a while since I posted last. I have been quite busy with life, work, but today I'll give you a little walkthrough of how the garden is looking like. And we are in the month of September already, so this might be the last weekend we have this nice beautiful weather. So I have to show you how it looks like, and so let's go. First of all, I want to show you how the tomatillos are looking like now. They have grown so much, but we have had some, I don't know what happened here, and we had some windy days and this blew over. So we are just staking it like that and harvesting anyway. And I wanted to show you guys, don't look at the weeds in the back. Just kidding. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to clean that up, but that guy right here, this is the lavender I started from seed, and the eucalyptus. I don't want to harvest them because I like looking at them, they're so pretty, but they have grown so much. It's like stuck over here. Look at that. It smells so good. But, and this is shishito peppers. They have been coming in about one or two. Like this one I have not harvested because I wish I had more plants so that I could use them up all at once. But this is how the herbs are looking like. They're on their way out. I have been harvesting and drying all of the peppermint and the basils, bay leaves, and the moringa. As you can see, it's done for. And this is the first tomato that I noticed that blushed. Look at how big that is. So we have a couple of more, but I have been harvesting the sun gold, but they look like they're also on their way out because of how dead the leaves are. But these are just, I have just been picking them and eating them like this. They're so good, so good. This is my favorite. I'll come back and pick. Okay, no, I'll do it now. Oh, there's some up top. But yeah, the tomatillos are doing really well. So let me show you over here. This area did so well too. These are the peppers, the red flame peppers that I'm growing to dry out for red pepper flakes. And we still have some strawberries. And so I tried some of this maybe a couple of weeks ago, and it was not spicy at all. But yesterday, Jake was over here and he decided to try one, and oh my goodness, Jake is Mike's son, by the way, which was very spicy. We did not expect that, but so that's good on us. All the strawberries are still doing well. So these, really quick, are marigolds. I don't know what type this is, but look at these pom-pom ones. These are some seeds that I saved from last year, and when I saved them, they were from the regular marigolds from Lowe's, so they did not look like that. So they came out looking nice. Here's more tomatillos. And I did plant some beans right here, the bush beans, and they're doing well. Dahlias, Mike's favorite. I need to deadhead these, but the tomatillos are doing great over here. I did notice though, it split right here. So I probably need to fix that. Ooh, that's a big spider. Almost got me. But I also planted some beans, and they should be ready to pick. I should probably get something to cut them. So we have this. So okay, I wanted to also mention the things that I am not going to plant next year. tomatillos for sure, but depends, because I feel like they're really good this year, so I have plenty, but I have not made like a salsa with them yet. This one, I think this vine right here, oh, if you can see that, this guy, I believe they are, I forgot what they are already, green apple cucumber. Where are they? I have not seen any that, I guess maybe right there. Can you see that? Don't look at the background because it's a mess back there. But yeah, maybe right there. I don't know if that's gonna even, I don't know. And all my leaves in this one bed like dying, but we'll come back to harvesting that. And those peppers, I'm drying them out, like I said, for red pepper flakes. But look at how dry everything looks. I need to do better with that watering. We have one spaghetti squash and one butternut squash. One of the things that I am going to change for next year is definitely those two pots. It worked for 2 seasons, but last year I got at least 2 butternut squashes. But then again, I had both of them growing that. And one plant though kept just dropping the flowers. So it looks like there's another one, but it's probably not going to make it. So this is the sweet potatoes. A bug or something has been eating my potatoes. Echinacea, this one I started from seed and it's just falling over. Weeds with some of the sweet potato. And I do have a couple of pumpkins that's growing. So that's great. And I also need to do better on this side, but I want to show you real quick. A baby butternut squash right there. And I have not had any of the other squash, the kabocha squash that I really love. That's about it, but they keep dying, but I haven't been hand pollinating them. And so this is how this side looks like. More potatoes. And the other one over there seems like it's almost time. Oh, my figs. Actually, I have had another one that I just harvested yesterday. And this is the other pumpkin right there. And I also have harvested the scalloped squash. So let's see if that one makes it. So this is one of the things that I don't know if I'm going to try next year. This is the watermelon. This is how far it's gotten. We are now in September and I've had multiple watermelon babies, but they don't quite make it. But like again, I haven't hand pollinated anything. But this is my fig plant. Where is that? I see it. It's over there. I have to go up on that side and get it. But more potatoes in ground. I wanted to try and see. It did well. And those 2 bushes over there, that seem to be the Sugar Rush peach peppers. They seem to be almost ready to be harvested. Okay, and this is the habanero along with some weeds. It's not quite ready. There was one that I missed, and of course there's bug holes everywhere. Poblano peppers, they're doing very well, which I think I could probably harvest. This guy, I wish they were a little bit bigger though, so I can do stuffed peppers. And this one is poblano too, but it's very slow growing. And over here is the eggplants. So we have eggplants growing with some bug damage. Those 3 pots right there. And in this bed, this is where I had the onions. That was a fail. But we do have sweet potatoes growing in here now, and some carrots, beans that I don't know what's gonna make it because of the bug damage again. And over on that side, let me just walk you through on that side real quick. Green onions did very well, so that's a good one to keep. This is borage, which is this beautiful flower that is edible. Tastes like a sweet cucumber, and they spread, so be careful. This is my loofah plant. I love the little flowers, but I don't think I'm gonna do this again next year because look, the little plant, but they never, because I don't hand pollinate. There's another one, so they just dry out. It's pretty to look at, but that's about it. That's not gonna come back next year, unfortunately. And we still have some of these snow peas that I'm gonna be harvesting, and there's some that has, and have to just basically get rid of it already because it's already dead. By the way, this is my, what is this? Edamame. Look how dry it is. So one of the things I'm going to want to do this year is probably try to get a water, it's hot, water, automated watering system, so that I don't have to stress about that. But it's been hot, so everything is basically dying. I did harvest some beets already, and some seem to also be ready to maybe, oops, ready to go. And these two, forgot what kind of beans these are, but these are the big beans. They kept getting dug up, but so far this is where we are. So I'm not sure if that's gonna make it. And probably going to move all of these beautiful snapdragons because it's been kind of wild. I keep walking over it, as you can see right here too. That's so many of them. I did already tried my fall planting, but that's not it, which is this guy right here. And there's more here, but I have to more of the snow peas because I'm gonna get rid of these, as you can see. But there's some that's already dried out. Over on this side, it's wild and crazy. Sunflowers, they're beautiful, but I probably need to stake them for next year. And calendula, zinnias didn't even pop up except for one, but it's already out the door over on that side. So I think I need to fill it up with more dirt for next year if I want to plant something else here. Let's see how this one looks like. Very pretty. So, and this plant in the pot, only one tomato came about from that one. And look at the rose that bloomed. All of them died, and I cut them back all the way, and that one came back up. Our rosemary is doing well, and this is how messy this side looks like. This is where I haven't cleaned. So this is where we had the wildflowers. I have to top it up with more dirt. That's why I'm just leaving it alone for now. It's pretty to look at during spring, but right now it's basically done for. And more of this flowers, my forever flowers, which I probably should harvest. So I harvested them now, even though some are still closed, because they actually continue to open even after blooming. So this one might actually be a goner. It's gonna start putting out seeds already. coneflowers. I did try to save some seeds already. I put them in paper bags. Let's see how that does. Let me see and get some of this eggplant that I see that's ready. See, this is the part it gets in the way, so I have to get rid of them, unfortunately. Harvesting some of the calendula too, because I'm gonna start saving some more. I'm gonna use up the one that I have from last year for gifts this year. Oh, what I was gonna say, what I have been doing lately is one of the things that I've done is make more vanilla extract. I'll show you a little snippet. That one is really easy if you're interested in doing that. Let me see. I have to make sure I cut it because there are thorns on this guy. Cut. Did you see that? Hold on before I cut it. I'm gonna use the basket to catch it. I think that one is down two in there. Maybe this one. It's like full of thorns. I didn't grab my gloves. Oops. Okay, so I did harvest 3 baby eggplants. Chamomile for sure, and I love how these, I already know it. It's gonna just spread on this area, and I'm okay with that. So I have to get a little container to harvest these guys. And I did put another scalloped squash over on this side of the bed. I wanted to see which areas they will do better at. So, like I said, look at the flowers on this loofah. They're so pretty to look at. It's just too bad we don't have long enough season. See how those two? I've had multiple. They just keep like that, drying out and just dying on me. So not long enough season to grow them here as a loofah plant to actually use, dry up and use. So, oh, our stevia too, I forgot. That's how they look like now. I harvested and dried some up already. So this one, and I cut them up. All the chamomile, all the chamomile seeds just falling on top of it. By the way, have I showed you, I think I did post it on Instagram, snapdragon seed heads. They look like, it's upside down, but they look like skulls. It's kind of scary looking, but they look beautiful. So I did save some seeds, and I'm going to try to figure out where else I'm going to be planting them. Okay, real quick, look at this beautiful sunflower. I think this is a volunteer. I did not plant this, I don't believe. Ooh, a bug. I think that one up top has been getting eaten by birds already, so that's okay. And cabbage. I need to harvest these guys. And they're basically about ready to go. I would need a knife, but I'll have to do that today because I kind of want to try. So having this net totally made a difference. Oops. So, I mean, they're not as pretty, but they're prettier if, I mean, oh my gosh. Can you imagine if I didn't put anything over it? Ooh, I thought it was a bug. So, let me get this over. I did also plant some leeks in there, but yeah, it's pretty hard. And I think I'm not going to wait anymore. I want to try it again for fall. This is the leeks. They're not as thick as they should be looking like, but I'm okay with that. It's my first time growing that. And over here, okay, I don't know if it's because of the straw, but there's just so much freaking bugs everywhere, and it's just eating up all of my beans, so I kind of don't even want them. But these are all bush beans, and they're all like that. Everything has a hole in it, so that kind of sucks. But this is my tomato bed. I see some that's already blushing on that side. I like the strawberries being over here, but also they've been getting eaten up. More calendula, and they're gonna spread for next year. There's their seeds, and I'm okay with that. And there's aroma that's blushing. So this is just packed. That one broke off, like as you can see there, but look at all of these tomatoes. I did actually purchase some tomatoes because I was afraid that we weren't gonna get these to ripen. But look at this. This guy came out of that hole, the netting, and it's like all the way up there. I can't even. Yeah, last year I had it where I have the cucumbers, which I forgot to show you. I'll turn around over there. But it did not get this tall. So this is a San Marzano. Look at how beautiful. Look at that cluster right there. And those are San Marzanos as well. Back there. But they're all green except for those two. Basil. Dying. This is the store-bought basil. Dying. That I used for the bug spray. So, yeah, they're blushing. The aromas are blushing first on this side. So this is where I had the tomatoes last year. I think I'm going to change it up. I'm going to plant the onions and the garlic on this bed, or maybe focus on the garlic because I do have a lot of elephant garlic. But this is the cucumbers. They did not grow any taller than this, but I have harvested like maybe 4, and so there's 2 more coming on this side. Oh, actually, I lied. There's one more I thought I saw back there. Let me get that. Hold on. Let me put that guy there. Where is it? Ouch. It's kind of prickly. But that's what you risk. Like little bites. From what? I don't know. But it's okay. Just peel it off. That's what happens when you don't spray anything in your garden. But yeah, so next year, definitely going to use this for the garlic bed. Maybe not plant these guys here. Depends. But I feel like eggplants do better in pots. But the onions did well, the ones that were planted on this side only. And that's about it. Okay, let me go harvest some stuff. By the way, these are the long beans. They just didn't do anything. That's how far they've gotten. Like this. No joke. So this is the second year that I've tried this. They look very healthy, but they didn't grow. So I'm just going to not try that again next year. I'll give it a break. While I was here, I was noticing some of the marigolds. So this is not even what I bought before, but this is how they turned out when I did this. Basically, once they dry out, I just have been putting them in the ground like this. Oops, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. So I've just been spreading them around and then kind of just cover it back up. And they have been sprouting. See, like this guy right here. That's a new one that sprouted from, and there's another one right here. So that's basically how you reseed. It's very easy. Oh my gosh. I have like a bee behind me on the snapdragon flowers, but basically that's how they look like. Let me just spread it. And they've been falling everywhere, so it's okay. Some grows, some doesn't, but there's just different varieties, I guess, because, oh look, see, I didn't realize there's so many in this area, so that's how I did that. So basically this guy, while I am harvesting, because I'm noticing some that's like dried out, and so I want to harvest these for my seeds next year. That's also one of the things that I enjoy doing, is harvesting for seeds. See, like this one, and I just put it in like a paper bag because I'm going to get rid of this. That's why I'm picking it. But if you were going to do this and you want to leave, you should just leave it in the vine. Don't clean it out until it dries out. But since I want to get rid of it, I am going to just pick it and hope for the best. But I mean, they're not as expensive, so it's not that bad, right? But sometimes I just want to see if I can grow them again with my saved seeds. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, with this, I'm just going to cut, because this is a small one. I just cut it. Might as well. Okay, I gave it a chance. Look at how much I had. And they're doing so well. Oh yeah, might as well cut this. This is like a smaller vine. Like if it was this guy, the sunflower, I'm definitely gonna have to like uproot that. But the rest, we could just like this, guys. You could just cut it. This is nasturtiums. It's probably gonna spread too. More weeds. Oh, this one, if you were wondering, ouch. This is from arugula. This is arugula. I really enjoyed arugula, but it's been too hot and it's been too hot. So I haven't been getting them, and obviously that's why they went to seed. And I do have this jalapeno bush here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's cool. I think this needs a little bit more time here because it's a little yellow there still. Let's see what other. Okay, oops. Look at that. This is the green apple cucumber. So I guess it's not doing that bad. Also, this is how the baby cakes blackberries are looking like. Don't mind that. That is from the mimosa tree we got growing. But once I put them in this bigger pot, they did so much better. They're doing so good. This is that mimosa tree I just mentioned. I love this tree, but it does just have so much messy stuff falling. It's just but it smells really sweet. And I know there are some type of good benefits with this, but I don't know what it is. It's with the flowers. You make some type of tincture. I would like to learn what that is. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy them amongst these plum trees that are almost dying, which you probably need to trim, but who knows. This year, actually, we've had fruits growing in them, so that's nice. Last year, I feel like we didn't have any at all. But yeah, this is how the garden's looking like in September, guys. Definitely need to still weed that, add more dirt in that bed because I have more sweet potatoes growing in there, and clean this mess up for next year. Put the pots in there instead of on the ground right here. So that is the project. All right. Can't wait for this one. It's already pink on the other side. It's just a little bit more on a sandwich. Thick sliced salt and pepper, maybe a little mayo. That's it. Can't wait. One of the things that I'm not going to be doing next year is putting the strawberries inside that stackable planters. I feel like it's not big enough for the strawberry roots because it didn't produce very well. It did have some, but not very well, and as you can see, I have been behind on trimming all of those suckers, and they're like everywhere. I did try. Look at that. So I would like to have a strawberry patch, but not in these planters again. All right, here's today's harvest. Not bad. Well, I think it's time to go back inside the house and cool off a little bit and check in on my marinara sauce. I did make some today. It's a 2-day process because I didn't have time to finish it up last night. I did the roasting of the tomatoes and then actually canned it this morning from the tomatoes that I bought from our local farmers market. Like I said, because I was afraid that my tomatoes wasn't gonna be ready in time, and I didn't want to make green marinara because that would be weird. But other than that, again, guys, I want to say thank you for watching the video and liking and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi guys, this is Tommy. We call him Buddy, but we named him Tom Selleck, right? That's your name? Yes, it was nice to meet you. He is about 9, 10 weeks old. I had to figure that part out. So this is why we have been busy lately. This little guy keeps us busy. And he's our new family member. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? Okay, he's ignoring me.